The 1-game suspension is all he needs to realize he can't be doing the stuff that he's been doing for the last couple of years, which is getting fined and taking some unnecessary penalties. Maybe this could be a blessing in disguise, although they're playing a pretty damn good team who's also battered up. This is like basically a game coming up Monday night between the JV offense of Tampa with all their injuries against the JV secondary of the Lions.
See, the only problem with that, though, is, and
they have Baker Mayfield.
It's why I really am high on Baker Mayfield. He's taking gym class heroes and saying, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to throw the ball to you, and I'm going to throw the ball. I'm looking and be like, wait, that guy's on an NFL roster? Like, who is this? And he's getting it done, no excuses. And, yeah, I mean, I watched him play last week, and this is going to be an interesting game. Put it this way, you can't let him, kind of like Mahomes, he cannot break containment.
No.
Because once he breaks, you're better off keeping Baker Mayfield stuck in the pocket and just not really rushing him, but making him stay there than letting and coming after him. And because if he breaks containment, man.
That run he had against you guys on Sunday was incredible.
The 3rd and 17.
Yeah, it was incredible.
All right, watch me pick up 20.
Yeah. All right, and is Brian Branch the Ndamukong Suh of this era of Lion football? I think there's a little – I won't go that far yet to answer my own question, but – and part of the reason is Ndamukong Suh showed no contrition with anything he ever did.
No, he did.
That's the difference.
But see, Stoney, I think a part of that is because the Lions weren't winners. Like Branch knows, okay, I'm kind of hurting the team.
Yeah.
When Suh did what he did, it was like, okay, what are you going to do? Get rid of me? Where are we going to go anyway? We're losing. We're not winning. This is more of a, okay, look, there's a difference between the grit and then you cross the line. And he crossed the line.
Oh, there's no doubt.
But I think he's showing that he's sorry because I think he knew instantly, I'm probably going to get fined. I'm letting the team down. Oh, wait, we got a big Monday night game against a team that if we lose, we'll have a tiebreaker on us for the number one. Oh, my goodness. Like, if you did this and you were playing the Saints, I don't think he would be as sorry. But I think he's sorry because Monday night game against the Bucs, and now I got to hope that the league didn't see my little melee. Oh, wait, it's on national TV.
They had to see it.
All right, I guess I'm screwed.
Yeah. Bobby in Westland, you're 97 on the ticket. What's up, Bobby?
Hey, Stoney, just be patient with me, man, because I'm kind of mad at y'all for what y'all saying about Branch.
Okay.
My thing is this. Let me say this. So you're saying what Branch did was wrong, right? And I'm saying he did wrong, too. How in the heck did you guys not see what Juju did in the game?
We did.
How did you not see that?
We did, but it's
why
not.
aren't you mentioning that?
Yes, we did.
We actually did.
We did.
No. Hold on, Bobby.
Okay,
Bobby.
I got
Bobby. We're gonna let you finish. I said if Branch had turned
Well,
around.
now, though.
What?
You have to say the same thing right now. You said that earlier today?
No.
I didn't hear you say that.
No,
we just said it.
We just said it.
I said if
I didn't hear you.
I said if
I didn't
Branch
hear
had
that.
turned.
I
I
didn't hear
said
that.
if Branch had turned around and pushed him back or hit him right then, you could justify it because you have just seen it. But he held on to it till after the game.
I got you. Now, what I'm saying to you is, if they knew what they did during the game, so you're going to antagonize him after the game, right? That's what you're saying. It's okay.
No, they didn't antagonize him after the game.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
Okay.
Mahomes.
Okay, I got you. That's your interpretation. Let me say this, though. Are we not talking about one of the best safeties we've ever had?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't y'all cease and desist and quit beating the guy down? Because we're talking about the coach that talks about kneecaps and all of that, right? Chill, bro. Chill, man.
The same coach just said after the game that he didn't like it. It was unacceptable.
Okay, so let's move on. He been suspended one game. Move on, bro. Quit talking about the player like he's some garbage.
Nobody's saying it's garbage.
Look, all right, Bobby.
So you said Sue, though. Didn't you say Sue?
But is Sue garbage? Sue's a Hall of Fame player.
No. I'm talking about his attitude, his mentality, his character, whatever you may try to interpret.
Well, he's got a lot of dirty.
Okay, Bobby, hold on. Bobby, like it or not, Branch is going to be known as a dirty player in the league. You
That's
keep
bull
doing
crap and you know it.
No, it's not. How many times he been fined?
This
That's
is why
bull
he's
crap
being
and you know it.
suspended. This is not his first time.
You know what? I got you. Guess what, bro? Regardless of what y'all say, there's thousands of people that agree with what he did. So shut it down.
You agree with what he did.
Okay.
You know what, bro? You know what,
Yes, I am.
bro?
It's football.
Here, bro.
It's not
Here,
football.
bro. You don't know what you're talking about.
That's not football.
Come on, man.
That is not football. Your coach came out and said that. But you know what? But here's the thing, Stoney. There are going to be people like Bobby who that's that Detroit grit, Detroit versus everybody. And this is why you'll never get over the top. Because that mentality right there, that one stupid thing could have a domino effect. Because imagine now you lose to Tampa and it gets down to seeding and Tampa gets a better seed. Why? Because you lost your temper at the end of a game. And I thought we said if he would have got a 15-yard penalty after that shove, I'm not mad at you. The ref didn't, I wouldn't have been mad. But you held on to it. And the last time I checked, Mahomes is trying to shake your hand and you so busy that, okay. But hey. Bruh.
Yeah, we said that he and Joseph are the two best safety tandem in the league. We're not dissing them. Oh, you're trying to compare him to Sue? Yeah, Sue's a Hall of Fame player who had like an anger management problem at times. At least Branch admitted when he did something wrong.
And this isn't Branch's first time getting in trouble with the league.
How many times has he been fined? We can we'll Google that up in the break.
That's the problem. You keep getting fined. You are now deemed dirty player. Whether it's fair or not, you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. You're going to get more flags. You're going to get more PIs. Referees are going to look at you. They're going to look at your hits. They're going to be like, well, is that targeting? You don't want to ever be in the crosshairs of the league, and he just put himself squarely there.
I think it could, like I said, it could be a blessing in disguise. He could finally wake up and say, all right, I got to calm some stuff down. 248-539-9797.
By the way, before you go to the call, he's been fined 13 times.
Yeah.
But hey, David, let it go, man.
Bro.
It's happened before. Okay? Yeah. It's 13 times, but it wasn't 14. Okay? It's only 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro.
Dominic, what's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Dominic.
Honestly, I get that to a certain extent. Obviously, what he did is wrong.
Right.
Nobody's trying to argue that. He should have just, when he got illegal blindside blocked, should have been called, whatever.
Yes.
He should have either brought it up to the ref or, get in Juju's face. It's fine. 15-yard penalty, it happens. We'll call him a bonehead, move on. That's what people tend to do. He sometimes gets upset. But, I'm trying to think, the league doesn't have these guys anymore, these meathead good players, but they are going to take somebody's head off their shoulders once per game, like a Burfict or even a Ray Lewis. They just
you remember Chuck
anymore.
Cecil?
I'm only 24.
That was way before his time.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
80s and 90s, right?
He wasn't born yet.
I know.
Go ahead, Dominic.
There are these bruisers that honestly no longer exist, like Cam Chancellor was at one point, Legion of Boom. Their big thing was taking guys' heads off their shoulders.
Yeah, enforcers.
I think Branch is good for the game. The way he hits, usually it's shoulder to shoulder. I think he tries to do it textbook, and he has that highlight reel where he's cracking guys, and that's a good thing. People put it on YouTube. It's good for the game. I don't like the whole methodology that guys have to do these wrestling, judo tackles now and hip drops because it's safer, I guess. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the guy is a serious competitor, and he gets in his head.
And he's a great player. He's one of the top 100 players in the league. We love Brian Branch. He just needs to calm his jets a little bit.
What's going to happen is when he goes for those hits, New York or whoever is going to be looking at him to say, okay, was that helmet to helmet? Was that a little too unnecessary? And they wouldn't do it on certain players, but they like Hamilton for the Ravens probably won't get the same scrutiny as Branch does for the Lions. Why? He doesn't have a history with the league. And that's what we're trying to say.
See, we need Bobby to call up Roger Goodell and say, listen, bro, no more suspensions, bruh. 97 won the ticket.